For 3 days in 1968, 3 American astronauts became the first humans to witness something no one on Earth had ever seen. When Apollo 8 flew behind the moon, they photographed the far side, a place hidden from humanity since the beginning of time. Those images would ignite decades of questions NASA has never fully answered. Why does this matter? Because the moon behaves in a strange way. It's tidally locked, rotating at the same speed it orbits Earth. One side always faces us, and the other, often called the dark side, remained completely unseen until the late 1960s. 1959, Luna 3. The Soviet probe Luna 3 captured the first blurry images of the moon's far side. Scientists immediately noticed a shocking difference. This side looked nothing like the one visible from Earth. Instead of dark plains, it was covered in bright, heavily cratered highlands, a mystery still studied today. 1968, Apollo 8. On December 24th, astronauts Frank Borman, Jim Lovell, and Bill Anders became the first humans to orbit the moon. They photographed massive craters and rugged mountains, but also something unexpected. Several frames contained geometric shapes that independent analysts later argued were too regular to be natural. One photo, AS8 13-225, didn't appear in NASA's public archives until 1996, 28 years later. It shows what some interpret as a bridge-like structure stretching across part of a crater. 1969, Apollo 10 audio. As Apollo 10 passed behind the moon, the crew recorded strange outer space-type music for nearly an hour. The audio stayed classified until 2008. NASA's explanation was radio interference, but even the astronauts weren't entirely convinced. 1971, Apollo 15. Commander David Scott photographed a perfectly rectangular object near Tskolsky crater, roughly 40 feet on each side with clean 90-degree angles. NASA labeled it an unusual boulder, though natural geological processes rarely create perfect rectangles. One of the most debated anomalies appears in frame AS15-P9630 from the Imbrium Basin. It shows 7 dome-like features arranged in a near-perfect hexagonal pattern, each around 300 feet wide. Independent analysis found only 2 degrees variation in spacing. Then came China's Chang'e 4 mission in 2019, the first spacecraft to land on the far side of the moon. It discovered a strange green-blue gel-like substance inside a crater. Early analysis suggested impact-melted glass, but its color and texture didn't match typical lunar material, raising further questions. Astronauts also reported faint rhythmic radio pulses while behind the moon, described by Michael Collins as very periodic, like a clock. NASA attributed this to electromagnetic effects, though no confirmed mechanism has been reproduced. Why these mysteries matter? The moon is an untouched time capsule. With no atmosphere, no erosion, and no plate tectonics, its surface preserves billions of years of history. The far side, rarely studied compared to the near side, may hold clues to the moon's origins or reveal geological processes we still don't understand. What we know for certain: the far side is drastically different from the near side. China detected unusual material on the far side. What remains unknown? Why some far side Apollo images are still unreleased? The exact composition of the Chang'e 4 material? The source of the moon's localized magnetic anomalies? What's next? Artemis 3, planned in 2027, will send astronauts near the lunar south pole with direct far-side visibility. Chang'e 6 in 2025 aims to return the first far-side surface samples. Chandrayaan 4 in 2026 will scan subsurface structures with ground-penetrating radar. Conclusion plus CTA. The far side of the moon isn't hiding alien bases, but it does hold mysteries that science still can't fully explain. These unanswered questions remind us just how much more there is to explore beyond our own planet. If you enjoyed this deep dive into space mysteries, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more science-focused content. Your support helps us explore the universe together.